What's up, guys? It's the real McKoy here, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the Los Angeles Lakers and the state of the union that the Los Angeles Lakers need to get started and get done. Now, most of you guys don't understand this, but I am a huge LA fan, and I feel like this Chris Paul trade that happened a couple years ago that got vetoed by David Stern at the time, I feel like honestly that was the whole reason that the Lakers are in the situation that they're in. Now, how this trade went through, I feel like it would have been the best of all three teams at the time and what they needed in their current situation. Now, there were talk show hosts talking about this trade, such as First Take. Even Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith agreed that the trade should have not been vetoed by David Stern, which was a little bit ridiculous because it's never been done in the history of basketball so far, and for him to just abuse his power like that because it was the Los Angeles Lakers, and also because the league owned the New Orleans Hornets at that time, was to me a little bit ridiculous. Now, if you honestly think about it and you look at the trade, I feel like the Hornets would have got the better end because they would have had more players. They also could have picked Kawhi Leonard with that first pick for the 2012 draft, and they had better players at that time. Yeah, we would have had Chris Paul, the Los Angeles Lakers, but it would have been a little bit better for both teams. And everybody's blaming Kobe Bryant for this 2 years, $48 million contract that he got, but it wasn't his fault. They gave him that much money. Yes, it led to this 2012-2013 Lakers, which was, a disaster. And everybody that is a Lakers fan, or if you're an NBA fan, love Kobe Bryant, averaging 25, 5, and 5 throughout his career. Fantastic player. He also turned out to be an ambassador for the league. But now the Lakers are trying to get Russell Westbrook and DeMarcus Cousins. Now there are rumors floating around about how, yes, he doesn't want to be traded. They don't know if he wants to be traded. I honestly know that DeMarcus Cousins wants to leave, but I don't know about Russell Westbrook. Now I don't know how I would feel about these two in the same locker room. Yes, they're bona fide superstars, but their personalities probably wouldn't clash. They both are ball-dominated players, so I don't know how I would feel about that. I mean, it would be entertaining to watch, but I don't feel like you should give up half your team just to get these players. Giving up young talent that we have accumulated over the years. You got D'Angelo Russell and Larry Nance Jr., especially since we had to pretty much torch the couple seasons that we had, just to get these players. And yes, they're young. I love Brandon Ingram so far. They're all looking good in summer league, but we have to develop them at least another year or two to see what we can do. And with the young coach that we have, and with Mitch Kupchak, still being a good GM. Yes, I don't like Jim Buss too much. He needs to go, and Jeannie Buss needs to take over. And Mitch is just following orders, but at the same time, he needs to do something about that. Now, I don't feel like we should be able to lose any key players. If we do trade, we should at least still keep Brandon Ingram and maybe Julius Randle. See if they can take some draft picks, and maybe we can do that. But honestly, I think Luke Walton wants to keep these players, which I think he should. Now, there's plenty of talk show hosts that, worry about the state of the Lakers and what's going on with the Lakers. And as you see here, these two were, debating about what the Lakers should do. Should they trade and try to become relevant all over again, or should they just build up through the draft? This is probably one of their first years doing that since back in the 1980s, since they had Magic Johnson on their team. But honestly, I feel like they should do that so they can start anew and start, developing and then develop into a championship contender maybe in about 4 or 5 years. Now for Kobe Bryant, big Kobe Bryant fan, 20 years in the league, much appreciated. He is the Mr. Laker himself, besides Magic Johnson, so he will be missed. So everybody subscribe to my channel, like this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. All right, God bless.